Hey everybody, I'm Matt Weaver, Executive Chef at the Campbell Club here in downtown Owensboro. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen on Hometown TV. Today we're going to make a couple of our sandwiches that we have on our lunch menu. We've got a Kentucky Proud Salmon Burger and also a Kentucky Proud Ham Caprese. We make a country white bread here in-house with some locally raised eggs and some flour that's from Owensboro Mills in northern Kentucky. We've got Kentucky Proud Ham from Uniontown, Kentucky. It's a provolone cheese, and in the summertime we have delicious local tomatoes as well. And then we have our house-made aioli, just a few simple ingredients that go onto this sandwich. I'm going to start off with our aioli. We're building this on the cold bread first. I'm going to move it to the flat top to get everything all toasted and melted really well. But I don't want to start it off too soon because it goes pretty quick. And I'm using olive oil instead of butter or canola oil since it's caprese and it's got the basil and the tomato. It's got that great flavor that olive oil really goes well with. But olive oil has a low smoke point, so I don't want to start it off too soon. All right, we've got provolone. This is just fresh basil. This is one of our lunchtime favorites right now. Right on top. And tomatoes. Nice and juicy. Just a little bitty pinch of salt on the tomatoes. All right, and we have a good extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna move it to the flat top now. I'm gonna put the oil down. Spread it around just a little bit. I'm doing this instead of putting butter directly on the bread. Butter's going to soak up that oil, which is going to help the oil to prevent the oil from smoking too much and burning too quickly. And it's going to give a good brown, a good color on the bread itself. Said our local ham. So it's from Uniontown, Kentucky. It's called Little Kentucky Smokehouse. It's got a great hickory smoke flavor. It's not overwhelming. It's just a good ham all the way around. And all I'm doing is looking to warm it up, not trying to brown it too much. Keep it nice and soft and moist. This sandwich goes pretty fast, and usually the bread will brown quicker than the cheese actually melts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it into the oven and let it finish there for just a second just to get it good and melted. All right, as you can see, ham is already hot. Getting a little bit of color on there. Check our bread. See, real fast. So, put that right here. Smash it down together. We're going to go into the oven for just a few minutes just to get it nice and melted. Okay. All right. We have several quick and easy lunch sandwiches like this on our menu. We also have a 2-month free membership that's open to anyone in the public that can come down and join us for lunch or dinner, either one. There's no strings attached. Just come down and try it out and let us show you what we can do. We make everything from scratch, not in scratch. That's a little bit different. All right, I'm gonna give this just another second. All right, ready to go. It's a very hot oven. Smash it down. Serve this with some of our house-made fries or sweet potato fries. There you go. To me, that's lunch right there. All right, we got a few more minutes to make another burger here. And what I have now, we're going to do our Kentucky Proud Salmon Burger. There's a company in Kentucky called Schuckman's Fisheries, and they source Scottish salmon, a couple other different salmons, and they make this product here, which is their salmon burger. And it is delicious. Cooks pretty quickly, relatively lean. Just putting some salt and pepper on here. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of oil. I'm actually going to use a spray oil just to get a good even coating on top, just to help prevent it from sticking. Okay, coming on down here to our grill. All right, let that go for a few minutes and I'll come back and flip it in just a little bit. All right, so now we're moving on to our the bread part of the portion, the sandwich. We've got our fresh brioche roll we make every day here. It's a Kentucky Proud bread as well. We're actually going to be selling our bread at Nona's Market downtown when that opens up here very soon. Just a little bit of unsalted butter on there, straight onto the flat top. It's going to get nice and toasted. Toasting the bun enhances the flavor of just any sandwich, and that makes a big difference. This salmon, we're going to garnish it with a smoked paprika aioli and an artichoke hummus. And in our paprika aioli, we actually use a smoked paprika from Lexington, Kentucky. They use bourbon barrels to smoke the paprika, and that just gives it a great flavor. That smokiness just goes really, really well with the salmon. And then, like I said, we use an artichoke hummus as well. It's kind of a traditional flavor profile of hummus, but we use artichokes instead of chickpeas, so you get that extra bit of brightness, extra bit of acid, and again, pairs really well with the salmon. Okay. Now, check our bread here. We'll also put a little bit of avocado on the bottom. That fatty creaminess goes just goes well with the salmon. This all goes really well together, if that wasn't clear already. All right, our smoked paprika aioli, a little bit of lettuce, good tomatoes. Again, put just a tiny little pinch of salt on there. Avocado. Pop this out. And a couple of slices. Love avocado. I'd put it on just about everything if I could. All right. Like I said, and all we're going to do is finish it with the hummus. And now this burger, it goes pretty quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it off here. And on down. I'm going to put a touch of olive oil on top and a little bit of lemon juice too. Okay, I'm going to come back with our hummus here. So this has some toasted cumin, toasted coriander, a little bit of cayenne pepper and cinnamon, and some roasted garlic. There you go. That is our Kentucky Proud Salmon Burger. It's available on our lunch menu. Come on down, try out our 2-month free membership, and let me cook for you. Thanks.